Hey guys, King of Trials here to be a judge, a jury, and analyst, and today I bring to you a crazy 5-0 with the most powerful core in Open Great League. So just recently, PvPoke.com updated the results of the top performers, and guess what? Basti Medicore is back. One of the most hated cores of all freaking time. Well, if you hate Bastiodon, then yeah, you hate it. And unfortunately, it literally just got updated, and the number 4 top team, it's disgusting. If to put it out there, Bastiodon Medicham beat out, yeah, I don't like it. You probably don't like it either, but you know, Basti going Basti, and this is what it is. Standing in at a whooping 552 overall rating, at number 4 comes in Bastiodon Medicham and Sableye. This used to be the number 1 team a couple of seasons ago and has consistently placed in top 5, and for some reason it's created insurgents just like Nidoqueen Double Dark, and behold, it is the most powerful core in Open Great League as of right now, at least statistically. But before we get started, just give me my therapist mental health tip of the day before I get you started with the sweet 5-0. Since we're talking about Bastiodon getting walled, you might feel stuck in life sometimes. It's my therapist mental health tip of the day. You can skip this by going 2 minutes ahead of the video, going to the chapters. There's a reason why chapters are there. But if you are running on autopilot or going through the motions, there are ways you can get emotionally unstuck. So there's a couple of roadblocks that are going to get you in life. And this article by Psych Central is reviewed by licensed mental health professionals, or just really great, licensed, literally medically reviewed by licensed mental health professionals, and yeah, this information is great. But if you're feeling stuck, you can stop feeling stuff by figuring out why you feel that way in the first place and making a few changes to improve your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. And there's a whole lot of information on this article. No, seriously, there's a lot of information on this article. It gives you a lot of examples of getting why you're stuck and how to get unstuck. So make sure, definitely take a look at this article. If you're getting walled by Bastiodon, maybe this article can help you out a little bit. And I've read it, and there's a lot of good information on here. Psychoeducation, and not just general life advice from mental health professionals on how you can improve and to get unstuck in life. And without further ado, this is my 5-0 for freaking crazy 5-0 for the most powerful core. It's Medi, Basti, Sableye. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here are the battles. We got Bastiodon and a Venusaur. So this is actually a terrible lead for you because Shadow Venusaur's Frenzy Plant slaps you harder than a backhand from, I don't know, the biggest social media person the biggest celebrity out there getting canceled for God knows what. Anyways, as you see, they catch a flamethrower, which is actually very interesting because they catch it on their stun face, and I'm like, why would you give up Switch? Especially when you actually don't have a super bad matchup, because Shadow Frenzy Plants hurt a lot. So they give up Switch, and this allows me to farm down their poor little G-Fisk, and if I'm guessing right, that Venusaur is going to come right back in. Yep, there you are. And it's going to fire the Frenzy Plant to force me to shield. But here's the thing, because they're using Shadow Venusaur, Ice Punches hurt a lot. So if I fire Ice Punch, they're probably going to be prompted to shield. I'm pretty sure their back row is likely going to be a Sableye, at least what I'm thinking it might be. But they don't shield the Ice Punch, and my brain is like, why would you not shield that? And they have a Medicham in the back. This is just I'm just like, why? Why? I sent in Sableye. This should prompt my opponent to top left because you made a lot of mistakes. Now just like, you could have given up Venusaur, farmed down Bastiodon, and then you had a lot more play there than, I don't know. Anyways, this is a terrible lead for us. Medicham lead on the Bastiodon. You already know we're gonna dip. And for some odd reason, they're staying in here. So I'm going to eat this move. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to do a lot of damage against my Sableye. They elect to stay in. I go one Shadow Claw over just because I'm like, are you gonna switch out, dude? And they're not switching out. So I'm kind of confused. I'm like, whatever they have in the back must not really like Sableye. I'm going to go straight for the turn because I'm just going to hit you with this, just always go for the nuke. Always go for the nuke. You know what I mean? Just blast, So anyways, I start blasting. Yeah. Well, it's not, it's not a focus blast, but it's pretty dang close. Now we got Altaria smack down ready to meet my glorious wall face. Bastiodon, I love you. I love the fact that you hatched when I was going after my rank 2 Skarmory. Fun fact, the time I was like grinding for my rank 2 Skarmory, I actually hatched this thing. And yes, it's a rank 2 level 40. Everyone's like, level 40 and 50 have separate ranks for a reason. I did a lot of research, and yeah, it's not worth going after. It's not worth me powering up a level 50 for the level 40. It's really not. Anyways, as you see here, they sent in a Toxapex, so Toxapex didn't like Sableye. Here's the problem, dude, you're down 2 shields. You're down 2 shields. Psychic is super effective. I get stabbed because it's a Medicham. This is gonna hurt a lot. So as you see there, that does about 60%. I'm surprised Toxapex can live a decent amount of livage right there, you know what I mean? It's got like 60%, and they managed to bait me with a brine. I hate you so much. Well, I don't hate you, you know, I don't, like, it's not legitimate hate, but damn, bro, like, okay. Tell me how you really feel. Now, I already know they had the Medicham, and they double bait me. The disrespect is massive with this dude. Anyways, as you see here, I'm just going to send him back because there's really no point in keeping him alive. I have a Psychic Cute. I already know that Medicham is going to come back in. And all I'm going to do is just make it so that Brine, I just sponge all these Brine moves. And they send in a Medicham. I'm like, what, you got Dynamic Punch, bro? And as you see, it happens to me. I'm like, yo, I was like, oh, okay. But because I got the defense, actually, I kind of didn't want the defense debuff here. The thing is, I wanted it to actually not debuff so I could farm you down and then Ice Punch the thing in the back. But it doesn't really matter. So as you see here, because I got the debuff, I got an Ice Punch. And despite getting practically RPS, well, not really getting RPS, I'm able to clutch the dub. Yes, and that's GG's. Dang, bro, you got... Dang, I really don't know what to say. That was incredible. You debated me with Brian, too. And we got one of the most terrifying... Actually, one of the most disgusting matchups of all time. Shadow Victreebel onto Bastiodon. You're not going to swap out here. There's no reason for me to swap out. You don't ever want to switch in as Sableye into the mirror match with an energy disadvantage. I've had someone do that to me before. And I'm like, why, bro? Like, seriously, why? Don't ever switch into a Sableye that is energy lead. If they switch in first, do not switch your own Sableye in. Just stay in with Bastiodon. Bastiodon is such a super tank that foul plays do like 30% of its like 25% of its HP, something like that. Foul plays are going off. I'm gonna let Bastiodon sponge all the damage here because I already know that there is a Victreebel and a Bastiodon in the back. So there has to be a Bastiodon. That or I'm wrong. So as you see here, all I'm gonna do is fully farm down this Sableye. They sent in their Bastiodon, and now all I'm gonna do in this instance is run the clock with foul plays. So I'm just gonna run the clock with foul plays, beat the holy crap out of the support thing, and then we're gonna have Medicham for that Victreebel. And I still have a whole Bastiodon. Anyways, we're gonna claw this thing's poor eyes out as this match is so freaking boring, man. You know what I mean? You know, it's fun fact, it's my birthday today. So this one lady pissed me off because she was like, oh, I was like, okay, so I worked the food booth. You know, it was really cute having all my elementary school kids be like, hi, Mr. Ivan, happy birthday. It was like one of them. Oh my God, I felt so, it's so amazing. I loved it. I love my little kids. That's why I was like, I don't know why I'm volunteering on my birthday, but you know, I'm glad I did because getting to see my kiddos made me really, really happy. But there's this one lady that came along and she really pissed me off. So she was like, so this chick comes by, doesn't even have like a name tag or anything like that. So she's not really a volunteer, or like, I don't think she's like a volunteer or anything like that. She walks over to our side, jacks a Coke, and she's like, she jacks a Coke and takes like nachos, and she's like, is there any more Coke? And I'm like, this isn't like the grab your own snack bro chick. This is for like actual families and whatnot. And I got like hella mad because she was like, oh, she tried to play like the organizer card. I'm like, bitch, I have 5 years of logistics in the military and we're running out of food here. So if I'm running out of food, what are you doing? And I'm like, bro, speaking of bro, as you see here, I literally am a screw. This is what I hate about iPhones. I was like, I legitimately, oh my God, I was about to be so mad, dude. I was like, that sweet combo was about to be the most epic fail of my life. Because I swipe up and I'm like, oh my God. I hope y'all are entertained. Anyways, past the story, we got Registeel, we got Registeel onto... Oh yeah, this is the matchup I was talking about! So we got Registeel on the Bastion, so you know we're gonna swap out because Registeel is a terrible match against Bastion. Anyways, this chick gives me attitude, and I'm like, I am a very patient person. I'm the mental health therapist at this elementary school, yo. And the principal and a lot of other people that know me are around me. So I'm trying not to lose my shit. Well, actually, I didn't lose my shit, but like, she was like, I was like, as I liquid, she like walks away and like I'm just like steaming and we're trying to like help everyone else. But long story short is they really underestimated how much people wanted food. So they like by the time 4 hours, like in 4 hours, the food line, because the food bill I was volunteering at, it never, like, people didn't stop coming. People kept coming for soda and water, and it was like nuts. And I was like, why is there so many people coming? And it like, it was, and I am here shoutcasting after that. But yeah, it was nuts, bro. We got a Talonflame, and I'm like, dude, you're about to get eviscerated. So I'm gonna fire this return, and they catch it on the Registeel, and I am incredibly impressed. Incredibly impressed. But you already know there's a they already know there's a Bastion, so like, I'm like, Medicham, and then this is game. You punch down the Registeel, it doesn't matter because Talonflame has such a god-awful matchup against freaking Bastion, even though this is a flash cannon Registeel, that this is absolute game. All you gotta do is punch this poor little trash can down, and then Bastion comes in, and Bastion does what it does best on Tuesday nights. Lay it the smackdown. Actually, is it Friday night right now? For those of you WWE fans, do you know? I mean, yeah. It's what it is. But yeah, this chick pissed me off. You know what's even more funnier? I like look on the side and she is I'm just seething because this freaking chick is doing absolutely nothing. You know the laziest person on the job? That's what she was just like holding it. She was like holding her food, talking to like one of the people that was working and like I was volunteering and like she wasn't even working. That's how much she pissed me off. I was like, you're one of those, huh? If you're gonna do a job, at least do it well. I know I'm a damn good therapist. This chick, I don't know what she does, but I know she's damn terrible at whatever she would do because she is lazy as hell. Anyways, that is my rant for the day. As we have Bastion onto Abomasnow, so all we're gonna do is switch out. Is this man running ABA weak to fire? Well, yeah, they are. They're probably banking on Altaria, then the Lantern comes in. But like, then we have a Venusaur. But sadly, I'm not running that core. I'm running Medibasti. And as you see here, we got Venusaur. They still shield their Venusaur and it's already game. I have a whole Bastion on here. I'm going to be able to hit this Foul Play. No matter what they have, Weather Ball or Energy Ball, this isn't going to outright KO because my Sableye is still pretty dang healthy. Weather Ball goes off, and then we're going to fire our Foul Play. This should break the second shield or leave this Abomasnow near dead. If you didn't vote for Obama, the midterms are coming, so you know what? Make sure you vote for Obama. Actually, he's not even on the ballot, so you can't even vote for him to begin with. Oh my god, that's funny. Anyways, yeah, that's my TED Talk for the day, dang. On my birthday, I didn't go off on this shit, but it was like, I was like, don't, like, it was so annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna, like, email the, like, organizer and be like, yo, you shouldn't, like, yo, this chick, like, really pissed me off. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that petty. Well, I'm a military veteran, so, you know, I can be pretty damn petty. That's a lie. I can be pretty damn petty. We're not gonna shield this Hydro Cannon. I'm gonna fire off this Psychic, farm down the Swampert, and then all I'm gonna do is Ice Punch the poor little Abomasnow in the back, and this is the guarantee for that sweet 5-0 y'all have been looking for. Anyways, Bastion is still incredibly overpowered, and in this component where Bastion is in lead, behold, it is the number, I think it's like top 5. It's literally like top 5. And the best core. Actually, I think it's top 4, and it's the best core as of right now, statistically, for Open Great League. So I hope y'all enjoyed the battles. I don't like Bastion, I really don't. But it did get me a sweet 5-0 here, and I hope y'all are enjoying those dubs. The sad time is when they finally nerf Bastion, a lot of people are going to be pissed, because guess what? Your energy management better be on point, otherwise you're going to do really bad in Open Great League. But they're probably never going to nerf Bastion on Retarget. They're probably never going to do it. That's how lazy Niantic is. I hope y'all enjoyed the battles. I hope y'all enjoyed this 5-0, and GG's. And that's game. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. So, bad news. Well, actually, no. So, good news. We have Little Scarlet and Violets in 3 weeks. Bad news. The season of Go Battle League Season 12 is still another 4 freaking weeks. So, if you don't care about Legend like me, even if I do make it, guess what? You still have a whole week, a whole month of this stuff. It doesn't roll over till December 1st. We have the Willpower Cup coming up next, so expect some content on that soon, as well as practice. So, looking forward to that. Willpower Cup looks a little bit interesting. A lot of meta stuff on there, or the top meta of the Willpower Cup, is stuff that you likely already have, so it's not going to break your Stardust Bank. So that's, and we have Teddy Ursa Community Day coming in soon. So there's a bunch of triple dust events. If you want your, for example, on literally next Saturday is Dratini Community Day Classic. So even though y'all don't like it, or even though y'all probably already have Dratini, it is triple dust, and you can get all the XL candy you need for your XL Dratini. So I'm looking forward to that next week. And then after that, you have Teddy Ursa Community Day. which is also triple dust. So if you're lacking Stardust, guess what? There's a lot of events for you to get your Stardust. But since I'm coaching wrestling now again, I don't know if I'm actually going to make it. Well, I think one of our tournaments is on that day, is on Ted Ursa, I think. So I don't think I'll be playing, so I don't really care. But we'll see what happens. But regardless, I hope y'all are enjoying the season because it's going to be a long one still. Good luck on your good battle. Do me a huge favor. Wait, no, I'm not going to say that yet. Do me a huge favor. Please like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. I really do appreciate y'all that do that. And appreciate y'all that follow me up to this point because come 3 weeks from now, Scarlet and Violet content will be like, well, I'm going to still do like Go Battle League, but like I'm going to do like 2-3 videos a week on Scarlet and Violet. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait till y'all see my shiny reactions or the stupid things I'm going to do for Scarlet and Violet. Good luck in your Go Battle League sets, and I will see y'all on the next video.